What's going on, David? Good to see you.
Hey, man, is Vada doing a drug testing for this fight? And if not, who is?
I mean, it's kind of a random question, but yeah, they've been drug testing this Vada. Vada is what is sanctioned, not sanctioned. Vada is with the WBC, so they always do drug testing. I've been getting drug tested for the past 5 fights. Why do you ask that?
Is Vada involved in this fight for random drug testing?
Yes, I've been getting tested by them constantly, since the press conference. So I don't know.
Who's doing a random drug test for this fight, Tank?
Huh?
Who's doing a random drug test for this fight?
Not Vada. It's somebody else for the Olympics.
Wada? Usada?
Yeah, probably them. I think it's them.
Now I want to ask you about Adrian Broner.
Just asking.
Just
man.
asking?
Yeah, just asking.
I look strong, huh?
You actually look more leaner.
Yeah.
You actually look more leaner.
Nah.
You actually look more leaner. David, I was talking to your brother yesterday, Jose Benavidez Jr. He said, I think at this point, he also mentioned you're going to write your own history. You're not worried about Canelo no more. I know you're getting tired of that. Can you agree also with your brother on that, just writing your own history?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I did everything in my power possible to make this fight happen. It's just not happening is because Canelo, 100%. And what I wanted to tell you guys too, I mean, this guy, he's making the most money out of everybody. He's charging you guys so much for the pay-per-views. It's like he's spitting in your guys' face, saying that he doesn't give a fuck what you guys want. He's not going to give you the best fights. He's going to fight the fights that he wants. In my opinion, that's a little bit disrespectful to the fans. But he has cult-like fans that, they don't tell him shit and they're happy with whatever he does. But at the end of the day, if you hold all the titles, you got to fight the best in the division. I'm number one in the division, number one contender. The second one is David Morrell. He's not fighting me, nor he's not fighting David Morrell. So it makes no sense. How is he going to call himself the champion and have all these belts if he doesn't fight the number one or the number two guys? So that's what I'm saying. He's disrespecting you guys. So if you guys are cool with that, then there's nothing I can say about that.
You know what? Canelo said all you bring is the extra 25 pounds. But
so then why is he asking $200 million? Why is he asking $200 million? Why, when they bring my name up with him, that's the most money he's gonna make. You know what I mean? If I don't bring nothing to the table, so he just said,
Well, he was bigger than Floyd when he
exactly. And then when he fought Amir Khan, he outweighed him by like 25 pounds. But I think it's just he's running out of excuses and running out of things to say. But that's just how it is. I guess that's when you're the cash cow, you can do whatever you want.
David, do you ever feel like he's partly orchestrating this? Like this is what he wants. You going up to 75 and bring you back to 68.
I mean, I don't. At the end of the day, we're gonna feel how we feel at 175. If I don't want to go back down to 168, I'm not gonna go back down to 168. I don't give a fuck what he wants. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be a great fight for both men. They both had to be extremely ready. Hard fight for both of them. I'm kind of leaning again with B-Bol. B-Bol is a great boxer and he has punching power. And then Alberto B, I think he's a little bit older. I think his body's breaking down a little bit. He works really hard. I don't take nothing away from him, but he does a lot of weights. And in boxing, when you do too much weights like that, that's when you start to break down more. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards B-Bol.
David,
since you're going up in weight,
your dad said that we want to beat the one that beat the one, and B-Bol could possibly be a future potential fight for you. Would that be something maybe by the end of this year, maybe early next year against B-Bol, given what happens with the going to be a fight?
If everything goes right, I think so. We're taking it one fight at a time, brother. You know what I mean? We're gonna look great this fight, win this fight, and then if we can fight that fight after in November, October, whenever, then I'm ready for it.
Gvozdyk, he admits that you dominated the sparring sessions with him. What do you think of that? Like, the fighter admitting that before?
I just think he's a really nice guy. You know what I mean? There's just some people are dickheads and some people are nice guys, and he's just a nice guy. And I don't take that as fear. I know he knows what's on the table and what I bring to the table. I know he's prepared extremely well because no fighter's going in there to lose. You know what I mean? And he knows this is the toughest task for him. I know this is the toughest task for me right now too. So I didn't leave any stone unturned. I worked extremely hard and made the best man win this Saturday.
Who's winning?
Fewer rounds than Benavidez did?
I believe so. Yeah, 100%.
Who's winning between Benavidez and B-Bol? What's your prediction for that?
I think they're two different fighters. One is a more boxer, and the other one's more of a power puncher. But once they fight, we won't know until they fight. To be honest, I like better beef style more, but I don't know. They're both really good, bro.
I just talked to James Toney. He said that I asked him. I said Benavidez Canelo, and I'm gonna quote what he said. He said Canelo has small. I'm not gonna say it, but he said he referred to that. He said because he doesn't want to fight David. How do you feel that all these legends keep saying that they support you, not because Canelo doesn't want to fight you?
Oh, because people want to see the fight, man. I feel like this fight is long overdue, and people just want to see the fight. So, as a world champion, as the baddest man on the planet, you should do what the people want.
Real quick. Canelo's manager is the trainer for. Canelo's trainer is the manager for Alexander. Do you believe they're scouting you?
Let me finish this one.
Okay. Do
What'd
you
you
believe?
say?
I say Canelo's trainer is the manager for Alexander. Do you believe they're scouting you?
I mean, I already beat up people in this training camp before. You know what I mean? So they could keep scouting. They're gonna get what they want to get off of that.
Since the spar,